It had been going on for about a week or so. I had double vision, and my balance was kind of crappy. It was really weird. It was kind of like being drunk. It's the only way I can describe it. But, you know, just from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, it was constantly like that. And so I went in. First thing he wanted me to do was get an MRI to rule out a brain tumor. If you ever go to a doctor and they say, I've got good news and I've got bad news, that means I've got bad news. Period. End of story. Good news was I did not have a brain tumor. Bad news was I had multiple sclerosis. I'd heard of it before, but I didn't know what the hell it was. No clue. The brain has two hemispheres. The corpus callosum is like the little highway that goes in between the two. That's where the lesion was. If there's a problem in that highway in between the two hemispheres, that's why I'm seeing two of everything. That's why my balance is crap, because that's the inner ear that controls your balance. If they're not talking, it's not working. That's the best word I can come up with for it, is completely deflating, or, yeah. Just because I remember the day the traveling nurse showed up with that thing and showed me how to use it. I remember asking her, like, okay, well, this is what I do. I can do this. I can do this. How long am I going to have to do this? And she said, for the rest of your life. And that was the bottom right there. I mean, that just took all the wind out of the sails, and yeah, that was, yeah. It affected everything I had to do, especially growing up. I loved the summer. Heat was a trigger of MS. So in the summertime, if it was hot, humid day, you have to stay inside. You have to be in air conditioning. Any kind of heat would put me on the ground, literally, on the ground. MS is a thief. It stole 9 years of my life. Now, the new drug, Campath or alemtuzumab, don't ask me to spell that. It works very, very different. This stuff, that medication, is an IV once a year. Second year, it's 3 days. Third year, if needed. I haven't needed. After that first dosing, which was, actually it was Valentine's Day 2011, but at about 6 months afterwards, it was about a 2-week stretch. It was like the sun came out. Every day I'd wake up and being able to do something I couldn't do the day before. Like being able to dry my hair after getting out of the shower without having to sit down on a toilet to keep my balance, to dry my hair. Like being able to put on my boxer shorts without having to sit down. Not being able to do those simple things became normal to me. It just did. You know, I walked down the hallway, I always had to have 3 points, 2 feet, and be it a wall, a table, a chair, a couch, whatever I could do to steady myself. It was February 15th, 2012, I got this phone call from Dr. Wynn saying, got your MRI in, you have this many lesions. None. They just weren't there anymore. It was like the sun came out. The Beatles song, "Here Comes the Sun," or what? That's what it was, and that's why I'm so pro. That's why I want to see this stuff. I want to see this stuff on the market. This stuff is incredible. They should not walk. They should run to approve this stuff. I understand that it's the FDA and they're looking for side effects and this and that and long-term effects and all that, and that's great. But this is a miracle drug for all the other people out there living with this. After experiencing what this stuff can do, I would recommend it to anybody. I have a real problem using the C word, as in C-U-R-E. I don't want to use it because I don't want to jinx it. But regardless, this is as close to the C word as I can possibly imagine.